Up the Dockers! Brilliant.
So Grads, new member of the coaching staff, welcome to the Dockers. How does it feel to be here?
I'm really excited. Yeah, really looking forward to the season. Woody's been really positive about getting me involved, and just met the team tonight again. So looking forward to it. Yeah, should be a good year.
Yeah, we're liking the red as well. We're very snug looking Erith Town Dockers shirt there.
Yeah, it's taken me back a few years. Yeah, last time I wore the red and black with Erith, I think it was 2000, maybe 2001. So yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, and also you just saying a second ago before we hit record that you're no stranger to the Stanmore Stadium, are you?
No, well, it wasn't this stadium as such. It was, back at the Erith Stadium, like you say. Going back, I was part of the 99-2000 Erith Town team under Mickey Watts, where we got through to London Senior Cup final. So, yeah, returning rather than new to the club.
So, yeah, exactly. Welcome back. So, you've got your experience with Erith Town from playing days. Tell us a bit about sort of where you came, your coaching journey, clubs you've been at, etc.
So, up until a few years ago, I didn't have any coaching experience in men's football. I started out way back working with Centre of Excellence at Leyton Orient. Spent 9 years at Leyton Orient doing the academies and being a lead phase coach, working with under 15s, under 16s and a youth team over there. Moved on to Millwall, spent a few years at Millwall working as a lead phase under 15s, under 16s there. And then, as we all do, the kids get a little bit older and you end up having to change your aspects, and you can't do 4 sessions a week working in kids football. So ended up kind of stepping away a little bit. Got invited back a couple of years ago now. Good friend of mine, AJ Ashnicki at Fisher, invited me into Fisher for a couple of years back. So, worked there for part of the season. From there, got contacts with Phoenix, ended up doing 2 seasons at Phoenix. Had really, knowledgeable time there. It's been useful.
No, lovely stuff. And tell us about when you got the phone call from Adam. What was you thinking? Was you instantly, yep, I definitely want to be a part of it? Promotion and a historic season last year.
Well, the first thought I had was he wanted to know about a couple of players. I was just assuming he's going to be asking me about this player and that player. But, we had a good chat, and, he invited me in. It was a good conversation because, it had just come off Erith Town getting promoted, and he was still buzzing and really excited. So it was really, really positive. Sold me a story about the development that's going on and the progress of the club. And, for me, it seemed like the club going in the right direction. So, yeah, like I said earlier, I'm really looking forward to coming in.
Yeah, you were just touching on there on development. This is the first season at the Stanmore Stadium from the Leisure Centre that we touched on. We don't need to tell everyone who's watching this about the obviously historic treble that we had last year, if you want to call it a treble, the playoff winning the 2 trophies as well. But, I mean, you're just talking about what we're doing here. Recently, we've had a lot of trials. It's definitely a club in the right direction. Did that help sway your opinion? Yeah,
most definitely. When we talked about it, and the fact that on the training nights, the Tuesdays and Thursday nights, that the 18s train on one night and the 23s train on another night, and we get to link, development into the first team, is a massive catchment for me, because being a coach, it's all about the technical, tactical, and the ground, and getting the boys, playing the right way, but also being a feeder club, ensuring that the development progress and the pathways are there for the younger generation to come through and push on to first team football.
Yeah, you talk about the younger generation of the players as well, but if you look at the stats as well from this season alone, over 4,000 people came to watch Erith Town just at this stadium. That's not the away support as well. Massive gates for our playoff games and our finals, and real huge atmospheres. I think there was only one game last season that didn't have a 3-figure number at this stadium here. Are you looking forward to being a part of this, because we're only going to grow and get more numbers in?
I mean, those statistics are brilliant. It's absolutely wonderful for a local club, to still be kind of growing in that range, and trying to, in the catchment we're in, because there's a lot of clubs in the local area. So having a catchment like that speaks volumes for the club and the development the club are going through. And it only incites you more, and gives you that little bit of a buzz to be around good crowds and having people coming in and supporting local club, and helping the boys push on. Ultimately, the more people in the stadium, the bigger the boys feel. The bigger the boys feel, the more they play. So, I think that's a massive enticement into the club.
Yeah, Erith Town were very much sort of huffing and puffing over the years, in the Skeppel division, 5th tier, and also the competitions, the bars and trophies, etc. Always kind of the bridesmaid, never the bride. But this season, we've achieved something. We've gone up. Are we looking forward to the challenge? Because we're not going to beat around the bush. It's going to be tough, but it's one that everyone is looking forward to. Are you on that journey?
I think, let's be honest, in the first place, the Skeppel League is a tough league. Let's make no bones about it. Consistently, I mean, you talk about huffing and puffing. Erith finished, top 4, top 5 of a tough league. The achievement they've got this year, probably a little bit ahead of schedule, is going to be really, really hard. You know, the step up to step 4 is real tough. You know, physically, you know, emotionally, it becomes a bit of a challenge. And then you can talk about the, you know, the technical and tactical challenge that goes with it, along with the travelling. You know, it's going to be tough. There's a lot of established teams in this league, but you know, having done that step 2 years ago, was it 2 years ago? Last season with Phoenix, where we, you know, we got promoted out of Skeffel. We went into the, you know, Isthmian League, and you know, we survived. You know, but we more than survived at times. We matched teams. You know, and it's given me a great insight into what to expect for the season ahead. So without a doubt, I think I'm bringing in a little bit of that knowledge and a little bit of experience to try and help the club stay and maintain the status.
Lovely stuff. Thank you very much, Simon, and welcome aboard.
No, good to be here.